Hello, everyone. Good day to you. How you all doing? Welcome to Newsroom Media. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. You know how we do it. This is the baddest news reporter in the whole of Nigeria, in the whole of YouTube. In fact, if you're not subscribed to this channel, like what? You're not subscribed to Newsroom Media? Ha! This is the place you need to be. This is the only place you can get latest, reliable, and authentic news from. So stay locked on this channel by subscribing. Also give this video a thumbs up. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post. Now, without further ado, let's move straight into the details of today's news. Yahaya Bello, Edward Onoja, Nigerians aspiring Idi Amins by Buhari Olarewaju Ahmed. This is an article written by Buhari Olarewaju Ahmed. Now let's take a look at what this article has to say. Before I go ahead, a few days ago, a news broke out about Yahaya Bello, that is the Kogi State Governor, his Deputy Governor, Edward Onoja. A news broke out that he bought a house for his lover, his girlfriend in Abuja. And there were other news, these are two people, both the governors and deputy governor, that are unable to pay full salaries to their government workers in their states. And we've heard all sorts about these people since then. I don't know, like how. And these are two young guys, two young people. They are not old. We usually say that, oh, we need fresh blood, new people, young guys in government. And these are two young people. As you can tell by their picture, you know that these are like two young people, especially the deputy. The deputy is younger than the governor. You can tell that these are two young people. I wonder why they just decide to, get this power and start doing whatever they like. Ever since there was inflation and governors couldn't pay salaries, these two people, Yahaya Bello especially, is the governor of the state. He said he cannot pay 100%, that he will be paying, I think, like 30%. I'm not quite sure. So he wasn't paying 100. He has not been paying 100% full salary to government workers in the state for quite some time now. And till date, people are suffering in their state, and yet they can still go about buying houses and cars for girlfriends and, having properties in Abuja and everywhere else you can think of. But anyway, let's take a look at what the news has to say. The role of the youth is to serve as the light that empowers the world, especially with their intelligence and creativity. Nigeria is a society where the future of the young is not in any way secured, and to have great leaders who will pilot the affairs of a country will be extremely difficult owing to the bad precedents set by the existing catastrophic leadership. Meanwhile, youth have been victims of a failed system for decades. Their freedom and rights have been denied by the old and visionless brigaders, especially when they demand good governance. Nigerians' chaotic rulers who enjoyed free and quality education with free healthcare services during their youthful age in the 80s have consciously sabotaged and destroyed the system that made it possible for them to be in places of power. Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State and his deputy are a set of irresponsible youth who allowed power to intoxicate them. They carefully hid under the shadows of the youth and then rose to power before metamorphosizing into present-day Adolf Hitler. Kogi is one of the poorest states in Nigeria with high rates of unemployment. Despite the enormous resources in the state, thousands of graduates are roaming the streets without jobs. Those who strive to be self-employed find it difficult to excel because the environment and its policies do not encourage the idea of self-employment in the states where the government deliberately incapacitates its own people. The self-styled youth governor, who refused to pay 11 months of salaries and also refused to take several youths off the streets by providing them with jobs, suddenly found it so easy to mobilize hoodlums to beat up protesters who expressed their dissatisfaction over bad governance. Nigeria is a crime scene. Otherwise, Yahaya Bello's deputy Edward Onoja should have been in jail by now. Someone who was involved in a fraudulent act in 2008 as a former GTB manager in Lokoja. On this note, he was sacked by GTB after they discovered his fraudulent activities with the bank. Same Onoja led some hoodlums to hijack ballot boxes during Lokoja and Kogi by-elections. It shows clearly that people like Yahaya Bello and Edward Onoja should never be trusted with the state's treasury. All that they do is to use power to intimidate and arrest people who go against their fraudulent ideologies and behave as if Nigeria is still under military fiefdom. Governor Yahaya Bello is a disastrous, power-drunk man who seems intimidated by mere criticisms. Yahaya Bello and his deputies sent hoodlums to dehumanize Larry Emmanuel and Victor Anene Udoka for protesting against bad governance. They were sent to jail in Kaba without recourse to due process and even denied them access to their lawyers. Very laughable and unfortunate that lawless people like Yahaya Bello are aspiring for 2023 presidential race. His ambition for president is an insult on the Nigerian people for a governor presiding over one of the most underdeveloped states in Nigeria. Such a poorly governed state. Everywhere in Kogi State looks like a countryside except the government house where Yahaya Bello resides. More curious is the fact that the same people he deliberately incapacitated by making them useless to the society are the same people praising him because of the tiny crumbs falling off his table. People like Yahaya Bello and Edward Onoja are a major threat to Nigerians' democracy, present-day Idi Amins of Nigeria. Yahaya Bello and Onoja should know that when the sun rises at dawn, it must set at dusk. Nothing lasts forever. Those of yesterday are now today's history. This is where I'm going to stop for now. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening and watching. I hope you have learned one or two things about these two aspiring Idi Amins. I would like for you to comment down below. So put down your comments. I'll be in the comment section replying to all your comments. Don't forget to also give this video a thumbs up. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post. We still have more great news coming your way today. Please stay with us.